Welcome to yet another one of my YouTube videos. Before we dive in, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to stay updated with our channel. Chief Detective 1958. The drama centers around Park Young-han, a dedicated young detective from Hwangcheon known for his impressive track record in apprehending petty criminals. He is deeply troubled by the ongoing violations of human dignity and finds himself grappling with this harsh reality. To combat corruption, he joins forces with three dynamic colleagues at the Yongnam police station in Seoul, aiming to challenge the status quo. Pyramid Game. Every month, the students at Betkian Girls High School participate in a popularity poll, resulting in a harsh ranking system that shapes the school's social structure. Sung Soo-ji, a new transfer student, receives a score of 0. Can she climb her way up from the bottom despite facing bullying and violence? Will she conquer the system or bring it down completely? Parasite, The Gray. The narrative unfolds with extraterrestrial parasites that descend to Earth, seeking to enhance their strength by taking control of human minds and bodies through parasitic relationships. Central to the tale is Jung Soo-in, who becomes infected with a parasite on her hand, leading to an unusual coexistence as the parasite struggles to dominate her brain. Meanwhile, Seo Kang-woo is on a quest to track down parasitic water in hopes of finding his missing sister, and Choi Jun-kyung, the leader of the parasitic life team known as the Gray, is driven by a singular purpose to eradicate the parasitic water that claimed her husband's life. A killer paradox. Lee Tang, a typical college student, finds himself in a heated dispute with a customer while working part-time at a convenience store late at night. In a moment of panic, he swings a hammer and unintentionally takes the customer's life. Consumed by remorse and the fear of being a murderer, Lee Tang later discovers that the person he killed was actually a serial killer. As he grapples with this revelation, he begins to realize that he possesses a unique ability to spot bad seeds, transforming into a vigilante of sorts. He soon becomes a dark hero who punishes people who committed unethical evils in the past. However, his actions catch the attention of a ruthless, charming detective who is determined to bring him to justice. Queen of Tears. Baek Hyun-woo, the esteemed pride of Yeongdeuri Village, holds the esteemed position of legal director at the renowned Queen's Group conglomerate. On the other hand, Hong Hae-in, the heiress of a chaebol family, reigns as the Queen of Queen's Group's department stores. Queen of Tears is an enchanting tale that will unfold the extraordinary, exhilarating, and amusing love story of this married duo. Against all odds, they navigate through a crisis and emerge stronger, proving that their bond is unbreakable. My Sweet Mobster. Seo Ji-hwan, a former legend of the underworld, now runs a food company that gives ex-convicts a fresh start. However, his past in the gangland continues to haunt him even in retirement. Go Yoon-ha, also known as Sister Minnie, to her small web channel audience, is a popular but struggling kids content creator. She goes out of her way to make children happy without any hidden agendas, even if it means getting in trouble with her boss for skipping product placements. After a series of embarrassing, comical, and painful misunderstandings, the two start to understand and get to know each other. Aeun Ha's show is inspired by her childhood friend, Hyun Yu. Hyun Yu has achieved his dream of becoming a prosecutor and is suspicious of Ji Hwan's past and actions. He is uneasy about his old friend's relationship with Ji Hwan. The three cross paths as they seek the truth about a missing ex-convict and come face to face with Ji Hwan's former rival gang. Lovely Runner. In the glamorous world of fame, Ryu Seon-jae stands out as a top-notch celebrity, captivating everyone's attention since his debut. Despite appearing to have a perfect life, the demanding nature of the entertainment industry has left him completely exhausted. Im-sol, a devoted admirer, holds a deep affection for Ryu Seon-jae. A childhood accident shattered her dreams, but listening to Ryu Seon-jae's music on the radio brings her solace and turns her into an unwavering fan. The story takes a poignant twist when Im-sol, devastated by the heartbreaking news of Ryu Seon-jae's tragic death, experiences a miraculous turn of events. She is transported back 15 years into the past, where she comes face to face with Ryu Seon-jae as his 19-year-old high school self. Imsal grapples with the daunting challenge of changing the course of his future, fueled by an unwavering determination to prevent the impending tragedy. Connection. One day, Jung Jae-kyung, a detective with 10 years of experience in Anhyun's narcotics unit, is forcibly hooked on drugs by an unknown person. Despite his claims of being an officer who apprehends drug users, his mental and physical health deteriorates, unknowingly due to the new drug that the police are unfamiliar with. There is also Oh Yoon Jin, a reporter for the Anhyeon Economic Daily, first met Jae Kyung at Jeogang High School. Upon returning to work after a month, she witnesses a woman's death from drug use right in front of her. Yoon Jin decides to pursue the drug case for a story and once again gets involved with Jae Kyung. The vice chairman of Gum Hyung Group, Won Jong Soo, and An Hayan's prosecutor Park Tae-jin are among the potential suspects in the case. As a sinister connection involving $5 million emerges due to the drugs, it begins to corrode their high school friendship. Who is the mysterious drug lord that Jae Kyung vows to take down, and who will emerge victorious in the end? Marry My Husband. Ji-won is facing a difficult situation in her marriage with Min Hwan, who is selfish and has a demanding mother. She is the one providing for the family while he is unemployed and in debt, and she also takes care of all the household chores. One day, Ji-won receives the heartbreaking news that she has cancer and little time left to live. To make matters worse, she discovers her husband and close friend, Soo Min, having an affair. A physical altercation occurs, leading to her tragic death at the hands of Min Hwan. Suddenly, she wakes up in the past, 10 years earlier, when she was dating Min Hwan. Determined to change her life, she decides to make Soo Min marry Min Hwan. Meanwhile, at work, Yoo-ji Hyuk, who serves as a chief in the same department as Ji-won, has feelings for her and slowly begins to reveal them. He also harbors a secret. Death's Game. After enduring 7 long years of constant struggle without finding a steady job, Choi Yi-jae finds himself consumed by despair and a sense of hopelessness. Convinced that ending his life is the only way out, Yi-jae is taken aback when he unexpectedly encounters death, the entity responsible for guiding souls to the afterlife at the entrance to hell. Death presents him with an unconventional punishment. The man must undergo the experience of death not just once, but 13 times, each time in a different life. In order to evade his impending fate in hell, he must find a way to survive. Flex ex-cop. Jin Yi-soo, born into a wealthy family as a third-generation conglomerate, is used to having everything he needs in life without relying on others. However, his life takes a turn when he becomes involved in a complicated case. Deciding to assist in catching robbers, Jin Yi-soo joins the Kangha police station's violent investigative team. With his wealth and connections, he hopes to make a difference. Working alongside Detective Lee Kang-yi-hyun, a dedicated and charismatic individual, Yi-soo finds himself in a new world where his status doesn't guarantee success. Miss Night and Day. Lee Mi-jin has been tirelessly searching for a job, juggling multiple part-time jobs and preparing for interviews for a long time. One day, a strange incident causes her to age into her 50s during the day, only to revert back to her 20s at night. Undeterred by this bizarre turn of events, she sees it as an opportunity to pursue her dream job. Drawing from her years of experience in her 20s and her seasoned perspective in her 50s, she finally lands the job she's always wanted. At the same time, Gi Ji-woong, a perfectionist prosecutor with a sensitive and irritable nature, becomes entangled with Lee Mi-jin day and night, much to his dismay. A Shop for Killers. Shortly after starting college, John is shocked to receive a call from the local police about her uncle's suicide. Despite her uncle Jong, Jin Man's quiet and mysterious nature, Jian knows he would never take his own life. But before Jian can process the news, her world is thrown into chaos by a sudden attack of gunfire, murder drones, and a group of highly skilled assassins targeting her. Trapped in her uncle's house, Jian must rely on the strange training he gave her during her upbringing in order to stay alive long enough to unravel the mystery behind the sudden danger. The atypical family. Bok GWI. Ju and his family possess unique supernatural abilities from birth. Bok GWI. Ju has the extraordinary power to journey back in time, but only to relive joyful moments from his past. Unfortunately, he cannot alter the course of history, leaving him to reminisce about those happy memories. As a result, Bok GWI Ju falls into the depths of depression, causing him to lose his supernatural gift. Similarly, his family members also lose their own powers due to modern day challenges such as insomnia, bulimia, and smartphone addiction. However, everything takes a turn when Do Dahi unexpectedly becomes intertwined with Bok GWI Ju and his family. She decides to live with them, and this decision sets off a series of transformative events. Begins youth. After an unexpected return to Songjusi, Kim Hwan crosses paths with 6 boys. Being an outsider and the son of Kim Chang-jun, the boys sometimes view him with suspicion and misunderstand his actions, leading to conflicts. Despite these initial challenges, they eventually form a bond of friendship. It may have felt awkward at first, but as time goes by, they become closer and open up to each other. They embark on adventures together, playing and supporting one another by sharing their problems. They soon realize that they all have similar family issues, which brings them even closer. Juan learns to confront his own emotions by spending time with the other boys. As their bond strengthens, he develops a genuine fondness for Songju-si and wishes for these moments to last forever. However, Chung-jun notices the presence of the other boys and deems them useless, insisting that Juan stays away from them. Juan, who has always been obedient, finds his voice for the first time and confronts his own emotions. The drama revolves around the lives of these 7 boys as they navigate through their school years and personal growth, each facing their own challenges of family obligations, loss, poverty, abandonment, violence, and rejection. Dreaming of a freaking fairy tale. Moon Chamin, the heir of a wealthy chaebol family and the CEO of a social club, has no interest in women who fantasize about fairy tale romances like Cinderella. He is known for his arrogance. However, when Shin Jae-rim starts working as a manager at his social club, their relationship takes an unexpected turn. Jae-rim took the job hoping to find her own Prince Charming and escape her impoverished life. But as she works there, she grows and becomes more independent, no longer seeking someone to rely on. Despite their differences, Cha-min and Jae-rim eventually develop a romantic relationship. The Whirlwind. Park Dong-oh is the Prime Minister of South Korea. He wants to punish the corrupt president for colluding with influential family-owned corporations known as chaebols and change the world of politics. In a shocking turn of events, he plans to assassinate the president. However, his deputy prime minister, Jong Soo-jin, stands in his way, leading to a fierce political conflict. Dr. Slump. Yo Jung Woo excelled in academics during his school days and attended the top medical school in the country. Jung Woo is now a popular plastic surgeon. His life takes a sudden turn after a mysterious medical accident. It is during this challenging time that he meets Nam Ha Newell. She was a rival in his past, and now he meets her at the lowest point in his life. Ha Newell works as an anesthesiologist. When she was growing up, people called her a genius due to her extreme intelligence. She studied hard and became a doctor. Her life consists of only work and studying. She doesn't have any time to experience fun. One day, Han Yul realizes she isn't happy with her life and she wants to make a change. At this time, she meets Jung Woo during one of the worst moments in her life. They comfort each other and a romantic relationship blossoms between them.